Hey, this is President Dave. I'm here with Bill Pfeifer, a longtime Rotarian, member of the Creston Valley Rotary Club. Bill, I see that you have a Mustang beside you. Mustangs are a part of your passion. How many have you owned and which one's your favorite?
I've owned 7 that I've restored and 8 totally. I think the fastback that's in the other garage, the 66 fastback, and the 64.5 convertible are my favorites.
But there's one over here under the tarp. What's that one?
That is a 1969 Carroll Shelby Super Cobra Jet. That belongs to my son Earl.
So Bill, second question. You were president of the golf club here. During your term as the golf club president, what were 2 things that happened?
Well, I think the first thing that happened, Dave, is I was offered to take on the building of the clubhouse. We just had an old shack out there at the time. We built the present clubhouse, and it's still exactly the same, only the deck was put on by our Creston Valley Rotary Club. And the second was that we increased the golf course from 9 holes to 18 holes.
And that's pretty much the way it is today, with except a couple of minor additions, correct?
Right, yeah.
So Bill, you've traveled a lot too. Third question, favorite travel memory?
Favorite travel memory is, I think, I attended a Rotary meeting in Mexico, and the meeting was supposed to start at 6 o'clock. Dorothy dropped me off at the hotel at 5:45. I walked up to the desk, asked if Rotary was that night. They said yes, and it was held in this particular room. So I just sat down there and waited a few minutes, and about 5 to 6, I didn't see anybody coming in, so I decided I would go see where the meeting was. So I walked up to the desk again and said, "Where do they have the Rotary meetings?" And she said, "Well, the first thing you do, you go sit in the bar from 6 to 7, and then that's when the Rotary meetings start." So it was a very interesting meeting.
So Bill, the fourth question. All your time in Rotary, do you have one moment that stands out to you?
Oh, definitely, Dave. The moment I stands out is when we opened the pavilion. It was the first time I've seen that. It was just a passion that I get this built, and I took it to my club, and they finally okayed and said yes, and the pavilion is there today. But the day we opened that was definitely my biggest Rotary moment.
Our pavilion, your pavilion, Rotary Pavilion in Centennial Park, saved us this last summer when we had our meetings outdoors.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill. And the fifth question, Bill, what does Rotary mean to you?
Well, Rotary has always been part of my life. I was a full member of Kinsman from the time I joined Kinsman when I was 21 until 40. And then when I was only in Creston here a week, when then Mayor Lydia Salvador walked into my office and said, "Bill, you got to become a Rotarian." And I went to that first meeting, and I didn't know a soul when I came to Creston. And he introduced me to 30 of the true businessmen around, and that's basically how I got to know everybody in town. So Rotary means everything to me that I got today is come from Rotary.
Bill, thank you. We thank you, because I think one of the things when I think of our motto, service above self, your name comes right to the top. Thanks for being part of this today, Bill.
Thank you.
And this has been 5 Questions with Bill Pfeifer from his Mustang garage.